welcome to my channel. It has been a minute since I've made a video, and I bet everyone is wondering where in the world has Carrie been. Well, you will get to find that out and get ready with me here in just a minute. And with that said, let's just get right into it. Here we are, 2 weeks later, finally have internet. We moved. My daughter and her fiance bought a house out in the country, and we didn't know it was going to be so hectic trying to get internet. It has been a lot harder than you would think it would be. I'm just going to prime with some Smashbox primer water. And just kind of pack that in a little bit. And so it was my job to call around and see who had what and what was available to us. And let me tell you, they really price gouge you when you're stuck out in the country. I called a few satellite companies, to say the least. I called everyone in my area, and most of them had data caps that were insane. I'm going to use Flower Beauty Illuminating Primer. And, I mean, insane as in low, as in I was sitting there going, how are we even going to do that? I mean, it'd be gone in the first week. And finally I found one that was going to work for us. It had a nice big data cap. The caveat there, though, was it's slow. That's what we have. We have slow but steady internet. So I guess, and it was reasonably priced. So I guess as things go, it could be worse. You could have had to go with one of those other companies that has such low caps. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation in shade 115 Ivory. And so yeah, and then it took, after I called them, it took a week for them to come out. So that was no fun, waiting for that. And that was just, they were just going to come out and do a survey to find out if we could, if we were a candidate to even use their service. But there was already one of their satellite dishes out here. So that pretty much answered that. And this color seems a little light, but it matches my neck, so I don't know. But anyways, we got hooked up that same day, thankfully, and here I am. A day later, and very happy as a lark to finally have internet. Yeah, this is a good match. But yeah, it took a little bit. You know, my daughter and her fiance work a crazy schedule. It's kind of demanding on everybody, you know. It's a night shift schedule. It's 12-hour night shifts. So doing that and keeping up with a little one is really hard on them sometimes. So I'm glad I can help out a little bit. Okay, so I think we have our base on. And now we can move on to setting powder. I've got Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Oh, I have to do my concealer first. So yeah, it was an interesting couple of weeks not having. I had to add data to my phone plan twice. It was terrible. Yeah, usually not away from Wi-Fi for that long. But there we were, without internet. I have been using a brush lately to blend in my concealer, and I have to say I rather like it. It works out well for me. And I used Maybelline Age Rewind bronzer for dark circles. So yes, they bought a house. It's a nice big 5-bedroom house. It's 1.5 baths, although the half bath isn't really functional. There was a lot of strange things when they looked at the house, and you know, the owners had to do a lot of cleanup and things like that because it just was kind of gross. How do I get this? How do I get this? Oh. See, I haven't used this powder yet. This is a new one, and it is sealed shut. Okay, so I'll just tap out a little to the lid, and get my brush. Lightly set under the eyes and go ahead and set that foundation on the eyes that I had grouped up there because I had too much foundation. Just get it so everything's set. And whoops. And then I'm going to buff this all over the face. Just to set everything. Especially in the T-zone, so that my powder products go on smoother. I kind of like that foundation, you know. I never really hear anyone talk about that one. I hear them talk about the matte and poreless, but never the dewy and smooth, and I kind of like it. I'll have to use it more often. Okay. I suppose we will do the eyes next. I've picked out the Pure Be Your Selfie palette. It's got some beautiful colors in it. And we're going to be staying pretty neutral today because, well, I'm not going anywhere. So I think I'm going to start off with the shade Natural. And just use a fluffy brush. It's going to be a rather simple eye look today. But, yeah. So, yeah, it took us a hot minute to get everything moved and set up and internet set up. And we had the other utilities set up before we even moved in. But, you know, internet just wasn't on our mind until we got here. And I was like, oh, I better do some calling. And for a while there, I thought we were going to have to go with one of the well, it's a major national satellite dish company, 2 of them. I thought we were going to have to go with them. The way things were looking, and I really thought you were paying a lot for hardly any data. So I'm glad I found the people that we did. Okay, now I'm just going to take a smaller blending brush. I'm going to take this shade Pure, and I'm going to blend out along the line up top here. Okay. And then for the lid, if I can find my brush. And then for the lid, I'm just going to put on some of the Alluring shade right in the middle. Really, really simple eye look today. I'm not even going for the liner. We're just going to take some of the Natural here underneath. torture device. And, ooh, this is a new one and I don't think I like it. I like the one that I have from Birchbox a lot better. This one's kind of doesn't work well for me, I don't think. This one's from Elf, and it just isn't jiving with my face shape. Like this part is jabbing in my cheek in order to get a hold of my lashes properly. I don't think I like it. So we get moved in and we got all of our rooms set up. As you can see, I'm in a new space, and I've got lilac walls, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to repaint them or work with them, and I haven't made up my mind. I think I may keep them and use gray, lilac, and pink as my colors, but that of course is not what I have right now, and my bedding is seriously clashing with my walls. What can you do? Houses take time, right? Houses take time. So I'm using my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Wiggle and pull. Okay, so I have my mascara on and I had my brows on before we started, and they're still looking alright. I don't have any brows, I tell you what. Next we're going to Bronzer. That's bronze and contour in one. And I'm going to use my favorite, I'm going to use my favorite blush for that. Brush. I'm going to use my favorite brush for that. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Matte bronzer. Just do the other side. So yeah, we're still unpacking. Gosh, it just takes forever to get set up, doesn't it? We're still unpacking and we're still organizing and things like that. But things like our room is already done, so that's good. I'm taking the Milani powder blush in Tea Rose. I use this brush. It's an angled, fluffy brush. Color. And I think the only room that's fully done is my room, because it drives me absolutely nuts. Things aren't in place. I can't stand it. I will stay up all kinds of hours. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to use Galactic Skin Glow and Moonlight. Oops. Skin Glow and Moonlight. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection there. But I'm going to use the this one. And we're going to highlight. used it. Okay. I know I hold my brush weird, don't I? But the next thing, the thing that we're working on right now is the guest room. We need to get that all ready because we have company coming soon, which I am excited about. My daughter's fiance's mother is coming, so we want to make sure we got that all ready for her. I'm just putting some of this highlighter up under my brow bone, and I'm going to use the pinky one here on this side to in my inner corners. Alright, we got that done. Yeah, once we get that all finished, then I think the next thing they're going to do is they're going to finish the kitchen, which they had replaced a bunch of the cabinets in the kitchen and the countertop, but then we have one more set of cabinets to do and countertop, and then the kitchen will be good to go. There's a new floor in there and everything. I'm using Stila, sorry guys, I can't read, Stay All Day Lippy in the shade Patina. And we're just going to try not to screw it up while we talk when we put it on. Ooh, that's got to dry. But there's a scoop. That's where I've been the past couple weeks, is waiting anxiously for internet and trying to find a provider and finally getting it and getting my room to a point where I wasn't going crazy. But there we go. We're all done. It's a nice natural look. Nothing too out there. Just an everyday makeup look. And I'm so glad you guys tuned back in to join me, and I hope you do again. If you haven't hit the subscribe button already, please do hit the subscribe button, click the bell next to it so you're notified of all my uploads. I upload it regularly. That's not necessarily every other day or once a week or anything like that. It's just when I can get a video made and get it edited and get it up. So yes, do hit the notification bell if you would, please. And hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.